Welcome everyone, it's Enrico Janko. I am the Signal. We're powered by the mighty Team Alliance. Seems like the last video I did with this somehow didn't come out any vocal audio. So let's go. Let's explain the direction. What are we doing? How is this going to be working? Pretty simple. The most important thing to me in trading, period. The most important thing to me in trading is being profitable. We want to take the least amount of risk to make the most reward. That is what trading is for me. So with that in mind, if I'm thinking in that way, I know that the most risk-filled place to be is in the market. That's where all the risk is at. When your money is in the market, that's where the risk is at. When it's in your pocket, you're good. You're pretty good. So you got to understand that everyone out there that's not a retail trader, like a trader like me and you, that's an institutional trader that has money behind them and more data behind them, they have an obvious advantage and a big edge. Because of that edge and that advantage, they see more, they know more, they hear more. You're easily going to be duped out your money trying to actually go wit for wit with them and the bots, computers in the market. You can't do it over and over and over again. The safest place is on the sideline with your money in your pocket. So knowing this, you got to jump in and seize the opportunity and just leave. Most people would be fine if they just did that one thing, had the patience and discipline to just take that one trade and be gone. That one trade most of the time be 15, 30, 35, 50%, period, and be gone. But usually because of the sum of how much they put in, maybe the bet they particularly placed was only $5, $10, $20 or whatever it might be, they feel the need to be greedy and keep continually going to the well. And that's a good way to go broke, right? That's not profitable. The profitable way is to take those small sums that you keep winning day by day and adding to those small sums and continuing to win day by day, right? You want to do the same behavior and practice the same trade over and over and over and over again so you can perform it the same way but with more pies, more contracts, more lots. You see, that way your amount of exposure in the market does not increase. You always want your amount of exposure to be as small as possible, and this is necessary. This is a requirement. It's a requirement, especially if you're dealing with 5-minute Nadex binaries. If you're dealing with 5-minute binaries, you can't keep going back to the well. Now, other forums and platforms are a little less, what's the word? Harmful, I guess, to your bank account, because they won't take your money as quick. They'll take it just as fast. They'll take it, but usually they won't take it as quick, right? They'll let you play around for a little bit before you lose all your money, and that's not what we're about. We want to be profitable in the market. I want to start getting you the education necessary for you to be profitable in the market. What do you do to be profitable and stay profitable? That part is the boring part that no one really likes. Like I talk about signals. I'm the signal. Yes, I am the signal, because I take any one of these platforms and I can be profitable on the platform because of the price action, the skill, and knowing how to read it in the proper context. Now, if you want to know how to do that and know how to do that on your own, so you can continue on your journey as the signal also, this is what this is about. And it's about doing it by being on the job and being profitable while you're doing it, all right? We're pretty much going to use our Nadex account as our savings account. the 5-minute binaries in particular. So when we do our 5-minute binary, we'll go in there, we'll do our one trade, when that trade permits itself, and when it's a very high probability trade, because that platform is a risky one. 5-minute trade, $100 at risk, right? So you got to understand that. So when you go there, you want to be precise, and you don't want to linger in there as to just playing or not focused in there, because the site will have you. It's subtle. It's a subtle temptation to take a trade that you're not supposed to take, and you lose your money. It's that, right? And you have to learn the discipline to just go in there, get your 15, 20, 25%, and be through with it. And that's what we're going to do. We're only going to open our REDUX trade and take that trade when it's possible that a great opportunity exists for it, a high probability opportunity. Now, we have the Oanda platform. That's just a regular Forex platform. I'll be on my trading view chart, and when I see the trades that I like on the Great British Pound, US dollar, that's what I trade. But our strategy, you can use any pair you want, because we're going to be using the strategy, right? So you can use any particular pair you want. I'll be using the Great British Pound, and we'll take trades off of those when the patterns exist, when the price action shows that we can, right? And then we have the BET Online. That's just a betting platform. That's actually a sports betting platform, but they have financial betting also, and they do the traditional binaries. And I like it because it's a 15-minute binary with an 80% payout, and it's another nice little money maker that you can have if you're online and you're pushing things, you advertise, you market, whatever. So I like to use that platform, and the minimum bet there is $2, right? So what that helps, I believe, is that everyone wants to put money on the line when they're trading. No one has fun just trading in the demos, right? And no one really has fun trading in the demo. I always suggest people to demo, but people don't have fun there. But you don't want to practice by losing hundreds of dollars at a time. You don't want to do it that way. You don't even want to practice losing $50 or $30 at a time, really. You want to practice and do something very reasonable, and $2 minimum is very reasonable. And so we'll just work with that, and we'll progress forward in actually being profitable, not playing games and not just here's a trade, here's a trade, here's a trade, there's a trade. No, we're just going to have the one strategy that we're looking at. We're starting with price action. So we're starting with a simple, just breakout trade. Simple trade everyone knows. And as we progress through, we're going to see how price action, with the simplicity of that trade, is going to give us a robust trading framework where we're going to be able to take whatever trades we want to take. But first, it starts by really learning how the price action sets up. And the great thing about having all these platforms, we also get to take a real look at what platform you might be more comfortable with, and what platform is actually more profitable for you with your trading style and with price action and so forth. Which one of these platforms actually can bring you more profit? All right, so we're going to be looking at a lot of those things, and we're going to be also taking the trades. Some people will join, and they're going to want to take a lot of trades. Like I said, this is not about a lot of trades. It's a follow me service where we're taking the best trades. You want to do that? That's what we're going to do. Any just high frequency stuff, I don't think we'll get into that. We might do a little extra trades on our $2 account, because we can. We could play around with that all day. But we still, even in play or in jest, or we still want to be profitable. So there's no way to be in the market just all day, just doing whatever, being profitable, because the opportunities, profitable opportunities, only exist at specific points. And I'm talking about high profit opportunities, simple profit opportunities you and I can get to. The retail trader, the regular person. How's the regular person going to be able to be profitable all the time in these markets? And what does it take? That's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're after. And that's how we're going to be moving forward with it. It's always important to recognize these markets, any other markets, it's a 50-50 shot at any particular time. The only time you get higher percentage shots really is when the market moves in a focused direction, a la the trend, I guess you would say. But these focused directions don't happen all the time. That's why they have other platforms like REDUX, so you can take advantage of other types of price movement. But a lot of times those other price movements, there's a lot of random movement into it, and you got to learn your price action to be able to really take advantage of it. So that's why we get into the nitty-gritty and starting from the beginning with something simple that everyone could understand, everyone could get into. But the differentiator of why it's going to work for us is because we're doing it with price action. Everyone else just does it because the numbers say do it, or they do it because this is what they were told, this is what they read. They do it for, or this is what they heard. They do it for a million other reasons, but they never do it because they know. And we're going to get into actually knowing the market here, knowing the market. So I'm going to leave the links in somewhere at the bottom of this video, so you could get the links, you could get into each platform, and then you just be ready to go. All right, just be ready to go. This is how we trade as retail traders, right? You got to get this Gordon Gekko idea out your head. All right, we're not Gordon Gekko. We're just regular people trying to make some money in the market, and we're going to make that money if we stay disciplined, right? We have to follow what the big money is doing. The institutional traders, they have to move their money, so they have to be in the market. The only edge that we have is that we can get in and out of the market when we want to. All right, so let's use our edge, and we're going to use it to our best ability. All right, and we're going to grow our skill. So what starts off to seem like, oh, we're not doing much, it grows. You have to. It's another thing about the market. You always got to let time play its part. Time is an integral part of money. You have to let time play its part, right? If you get a lot of money quickly, you have to let it sit and build. Bring more money to that and build, or it will leave quickly. So time is a very important part of this. So we're gonna learn all this, and we're gonna get into it much more deeply as we go on. I'll see you guys a little later. I guess when the markets open up a little bit after. All right. I got another training tonight also, but I'll see you guys real soon. It's Enrico Janko. I'm the Signal, powered by the Mighty Team Alliance. I want you right now, what you should do next is just make sure you get your links so you're all prepared, ready to go, and you know everything is functioning properly for you. Make sure make sure you do this, and make sure you do it at the beginning of the week, right? You want to make sure you got all this done already, all right? This is the safest way that you could go on trading. You're going to be training, and you're also going to be profitable, all right? Trading, and profitable. Some of y'all will just be with the $2 trades, and you make two for just a couple of dollars. Some of you will put more money up, and you'll make more money. But we're going to be profitable. That's our goal all the time. Stay profitable. All right, everyone? Stay profitable. I'll see you guys real soon.